Good morning, everyone. Or it's Saturday morning. I don't know, between 3 and 4 o'clock a.m. I have been working on this shift since Monday. Um, I'm going to give you one very, very important piece of advice. And I need to start doing this as soon as possible. Sunday night, I get the sheet for the weekend, or for Saturday, for the college football. I start working on it, handicapping it, and getting all my lines ready. I can't stress enough the importance about putting in early bets. The smart bettor will know what team's going to win, by the line, cover or not cover, and get a better number. The lines have changed drastically since Sunday night last week. So, with that said, I am going to go over a few of the games that I like. I'm going to also screenshot and video the sheet so you can make your own selections. There are some games we just don't need to touch. I'm really starting to think and lean towards prop betting the close TV games. And that, what I mean by that is any game that's on TV, televised, prime time, whatever, we are going to start taking prop bets for them. William Hill allows a lot of prop bet options and quarterbacks to score touchdowns, anytime touchdown by certain players, rushing yards, passing yards. I love kicking, the kickers. We can find a better number than what the money line is out there. And sometimes that juicy little money line at plus 400 and something turns into a loss. But we still have the prop bet. So that's what I'm leaning on. With that said, I'm liking the Raging Cajuns to cover over James Madison. James Madison is not going to lose that game tomorrow or today. Let me just say today. It's Saturday. James Madison will not lose that game. They are winning outright. You have to look at the cover. A lot of money could get dumped on James Madison, and the books are saying, oh, well, we want Louisiana to cover, so they'll probably cover. Army, same thing. Army's not going to lose tomorrow, okay, but Charlotte will cover. That's just my guess with my numbers. Now, on the Alabama-Missouri game, here's a prime example of a prop bet. I like anytime touchdown by a guy named Hardy, Hardy, okay? He's on the Missouri side. So, I would take him for an anytime touchdown. I do believe that Missouri can cover this game and possibly beat Alabama. It's just my theory. Next game's Houston. I like Houston. Houston money line, Houston first half, Houston. Just Houston. Here's another one. This is going to be a toughie. Ohio State and Illinois. Everybody's dumping money on Illinois right now to cover the 14.5. I'm probably on that side too on some of my tickets. However, I like an anytime touchdown by Bo Jackson. This is going to be a very under game. Ohio does not give up points. They have a very strong defense. Good luck trying to even score Illinois. So, let's not take any prop bets unless they're unders with Illinois. Does that make any sense at all? It should. Florida State Seminoles over Pittsburgh. This is a tough game for me. I keep tossing this back and forth. I like money line on Florida State. I like the cover on Florida State. Then I look at it again and I see a backdoor cover on Pittsburgh coming through. So, use your own discretion on that one. Stanford covers over SMU. SMU is going to win that game. Straight up money line. But I like the points on Stanford. We are not betting Toledo or Bowling Green. We are never betting Bowling Green again. Unless we're betting against them. I don't care how big the points are. Bowling Green, you suck. Sorry. Cincinnati wins tomorrow. Central Florida probably will cover the 11.5, 12, maybe 13 points on that. You can adjust. UCLA and Michigan State, we do not need to bet that one. That is not going to be a betting game. Ole Miss, we don't need to bet that one either. I think that's going to be an under game, under 59 or 58, whatever it is. It's probably going to be something like, I don't know, 42-0. 30, what's the spread? 32? Okay, so it'll be 31-0. Whatever. Ole Miss is going to get so far ahead that they're going to be like, screw you, Washington State. We're putting in our third string, everybody. Northern Illinois and Eastern Michigan, not betting. I'm just going to start staying away from 2.5s. Any line with a 2.5, we do not need to bet. Let's just stay away from them. With that said, Massachusetts and Kent is a 2.5, so we'll stay away from that one too. Air Force covers 10.5 on this. The line came way down. It opened up strong, plus Air Force. And on Monday, let me look. Let me just give you some insight here. Air Force was on Sunday night sheet. Where's the Air Force? Okay, we're trying to find a hands. Air Force. Why can't I find it? Okay, well, Air Force and UNLV. Air Force is +7 as of today's sheets. And UNLV. I think it's on this side. Hang on. UNLV. Wow, I'm trying to find this for you guys. Give me 1 second. Because I know I looked at this 100 times. I love UNLV. And by the way, way to go Aces. Way to win it. That's another thing I want to talk about. Oh, here it is. Air Force. It was +185, +7. Okay, the line hasn't moved at all. I lied. That was the wrong game. +7, 185. But the money line did go up. So UNLV wins that game. Yeah. With that said, I wanted to just touch base on this. This is a total let's just see what happens call, but the Aces won, okay? They are now the champions again, and the Golden Knights happen to be playing hockey tonight, okay? I have a sneaking suspicion that the Golden Knights are going to cover the puck line, +152, and win the game outright. Because they got something to prove. Hey, we are the Golden Knights, and, well, we can't just let the Aces win. We got to be Nevada proud here. So I think we're going to be all Nevada tomorrow. All right? UNLV wins. The Golden Knights win. The Aces won. I just see it happening. It's just falling into place. You know how them things kind of go. Appalachian State, money line first half. I like that. Georgia State, whatever. Western Michigan, money line only. I'm not really strong on that game. The Ball State game, so stay off of it. Ball State will probably cover the 8.5. Who knows? Indiana over Oregon. I'm taking the cover and the over on this game. I think that Indiana can cover the 7, and the game goes over 53.5. Iowa State and Colorado. If those two cornerbacks are out again for Iowa State, we're taking Colorado money line. I'm telling you, those cornerbacks made a big difference, and I'm glad that I caught it last week and switched my side because I was all over Iowa State, and then when I found out the cornerbacks were out, got me a win on that one. NC State and Notre Dame, nope, not betting. Nebraska and Maryland, nope, not betting. Northwestern, we're going to take the cover on that, 23.5 or 22.5 or whatever it is against Penn State. I don't know, something's happening with Penn State. So, Oklahoma and Texas. Man, I'm all over the place on this one. I like the under 44.5. I don't know why. Yeah, Texas money line, just because they're the home team, I guess. This is a quarterback situation on who's coming into play for Oklahoma, so just kind of keep an eye out on that. Use your own discretion. That's all I can say on that one. Money line, Old Dominion, of course. Marshall, are you going to cover the 14.5? Possibly. Question mark. TCU and Kansas, we don't need to bet that. Just get the white out, put it on there, okay? Virginia Tech, I have Virginia Tech covering 14.5 over Georgia Tech. And then Wake Forest, I have you winning this game. However, Oregon State, no. I have them to cover, but you know what? I'm going to have to take that off. Navy wins. We're going Navy. Temple, you suck. Navy. Money line. Navy. Okay. I don't know if they'll cover 10.5, but they'll definitely win by a touchdown for sure. Florida Atlantic over UAB. What is up with UAB, man? I'm telling you. Is it basketball that I used to bet them? I don't know. This football program sucks. So let's take Florida Atlantic on the money line. Florida Gators cover the 7.5 over Texas A&M, and Texas A&M is going to win that game. Texas A&M is going to win that game, and Florida's going to cover the 7. So it could be a 3-point differential game. That's what I come down to. 3 points, a field goal. So maybe the total goes over 47.5 because it's going to be so close. Louisiana, Monroe, and Coastal Carolina. I got possible money line on Coastal, but it is not worth messing up my shit. So stay away from that game. Iowa Hawkeyes and Wisconsin. I don't bet Wisconsin games, so I'm not even going to give you that one. Okay, you guys are on your own on that. No Wisconsin games. San Jose and Wyoming. Nope. We're off that one too. Clemson money line. First half. I hate Boston College. Well, I hate Boston College. I just don't like it. Okay. Georgia Bulldogs and Auburn. We don't need any shit on that one either. Another TV game you might want to find a prop bet on. Good luck. Have a fun time with that. I don't need it. Kansas City Jayhawks, I'm going plus 14.5. However, Texas Tech does win that game. They do beat Kansas. Michigan and USC, don't need to touch that one either. 2.5. You want to screw up your parlay ticket? Keep putting 2.5s on there. That's where the books get you. Purdue and Minnesota. Let's take Purdue at plus 10.5. Minnesota wins the game. So Purdue plus 10.5. If you can make the adjustment or find a teaser on that, plus 10.5. It's at 7.5 right now. Rice and UTSA. I got UTSA winning this game, but just leave it alone. South Carolina and LSU. I'm taking LSU money line and cover the 9.